So here we have the BMW X3 on a 13 plate. So I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside though, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot first of all. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors. Plenty of boot space as well. You can increase this space even further should you wish to by folding down either or both of the 60/40 split folding rear seats as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it from there. But now that we've done a full circle, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, we have the fuel gauge, then the speedometer, the rev counter, and the coolant temperature gauge. In the center, you can see the total miles for this car. They are 97,198. You can change the information displayed above that by pressing a button on the end of the indicator stalk with various bits of trip computer and fuel economy information. Out on the steering wheel, we have cruise control. We have stereo controls as well. The main stereo, of course, is over in the center just here. All of the movement that I'm making up on the screen at the moment is being done using the iDrive system, which is essentially this dial. You can access certain menus directly from here. We're on the main menu, for example, at the moment, and then using the dial, you can rotate it to radio. Push the dial down to get into the radio menu, jog it over to the left to access the main menu where you'll see we've got FM, AM and DAB radio. You can select any of those you wish to. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do so via the USB input, auxiliary input, and also the CD player as well. You can pair your phone under the telephone heading, of course. Just come to telephone, you then select Bluetooth devices and then add a new device from there. Working our way down, we have deadlock, so you can lock and unlock the car doors from the outside. We then have dual zone climate control. You can adjust the passenger temperature, driver temperature, you can increase and decrease the fan speed, you can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in. When you're happy with those settings, you can turn your air conditioning off, back on again from here, or simply hit auto. The car will now take full control of the fan speed and direction of the air to maintain those two temperatures for you. Press auto again and you go back to whatever setting you had that on previously. We have the main volume for the stereo, we have our CD player there as well, some storage, 2 cup holders and a 12-volt charging socket as well, the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox. You can change the driving setup of the car from here, so you're able to put the vehicle into sport mode, comfort, which is your everyday driving, and then Eco Pro as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.